Dave Tosch, Executive Director, Wenatchee Valley Senior Activity Center. Today I'm joined by Shannon Port, our thrift store manager. We have just celebrated our 5th year of being recognized as the world's best thrift store.
Right.
And all the thanks go to Shannon and her staff for making it the world's best store. I also want to thank all of you who voted.
Right.
Because somebody has to vote for us to win the competition. But I think after 5 years, people have come to realize that we shouldn't have to work too hard to get that recognition, because best thrift store in town.
I think
and
so.
the valley and the area.
Yeah.
I don't know of any other thrift store that's around
Me
that
neither.
can compete with what we do. Why is it such a great thrift store? Well, again, I already mentioned our staff that we have is top notch. We've been fortunate to retain our staff for a long period of time, all throughout COVID. And that continuity really helps us in providing good customer service and getting a store full of inventory and get all those donations processed. So again, I want to thank everybody for voting so that we did win, and we continue to appreciate all of our customers.
Right.
And all the donations that are pouring in, which is much more sizable than it was when we started the competition 5 years ago.
Right.
So Shannon, why don't you just say a few words about what you're seeing right now with the store in terms of the customers and the inventory that we have.
Sure. Well, I know that our donations have probably doubled since COVID. I mean, I think everybody was at home cleaning out their houses when they couldn't do anything else. So we've gotten inundated with a lot of things, which is good for us. So I'm also seeing like a lot of younger shoppers in the store and younger donors. You know, it's not all seniors donating anymore. It's a lot of young people bringing their kids' stuff in. And
well, our social media, Russ Allman, who helps us with these TV shows and does a lot of our video, almost all the video, has helped us get the word out about our thrift store. And so the community is certainly welcome to come out here and shop. I think several years ago, everybody thought that you had to be a senior to shop in our
I
store.
still hear that every once in a while.
And that's just not the case. We want the public to come out and shop. And right at this moment in time, we're talking towards the end of June, the last few days in June, we have started our summer half-off sale. And that's gone really well so far. And we have a lot of summer inventory that we got to liquidate.
Right. We still have over 200 boxes of summer clothes to put out, and our racks are full. So we're putting new stuff out every day. So it's a great time to come in and get your summer wardrobe for really inexpensive.
So we'll probably be running that sale for another month and a half, maybe even 2 months, depending on how the sales go. We are setting new records every month in our sales. A lot of it has to do with the fact that we have great donations that continue to pour in, as Shannon mentioned. I guess that the word has gotten around our community that we're a good place to bring donations.
Right.
People know that when you donate here, the money stays in our community. It supports the senior center. It's our primary source of revenue, and by a wide margin. And so it's become real critical that we have a well-recognized store with a lot of repeat customers. We see a lot of people coming back. We also see a lot of new customers because we are promoting it. You may not know this if you're just learning about the thrift store, that it is located in our primary building, but it's on the north side of the building and it's kind of hidden from view, but we do have a small sign out front. And so you kind of have to know. I can always tell that a new person coming to shop parks in the front of the building and then walks up to the main entryway and asks, "Where's the store?" And that still happens quite often. So, but no, it's a great place to shop. It's very clean. I've always heard people say, that's the first thing they say, how clean and well organized the shop is. And again, that's because of Shannon and a great staff that makes that happen.
The volunteers are very, they do a lot of the cleaning and straightening of the store and putting the stuff out on the shelves, and it's Yeah, they're just really organized. I'm really lucky because we have a lot of really organized volunteers that really take their time to make sure it's very presentable.
And take pride in what
right.
they do. Yeah. So we've talked about the increase in donations, and it takes people to process all that.
Right.
And there have been a few occasions where we've had to stop taking donations because we've had so much stuff. And what that speaks to is the need for more help.
Right.
And more volunteers. You'd like to just touch on that just a little bit?
Yeah,
to say
so we're getting a lot more donations, so we do need a lot more people to sort clothes. It's pretty time consuming, so the clothes get sorted, hung, and then steamed and priced and put away. So there's many different steps where we need lots of volunteers to help process the clothing, also cleaning some of the dusty items that we get in, that have been in people's garages for a long time or basements. So,
So what kind of commitment are we looking for in terms of how many hours at a time, how many days a week?
Well, I'd like to have them 40 hours, but I know nobody wants to volunteer. So our shifts are usually about 3 hours for volunteers. Some of them do 1 or 2 days a week, which is fine. One day is great, So
we'd ask for several hours at a time, and that may, so somebody can focus on a job that needs to be done. And most of our volunteers have been with us a long time.
Right.
And we've always appreciated the fact that they are volunteers, and we can't rely on them all the time. But if you can commit for a couple hours a week, 1 day a week, 2 days a week, it'd be great.
Right.
Yeah. Well, again, I want to thank Shannon and her staff for doing a great job. It's not hard to be recognized as the world's best thrift store when you know you already have it. And thank you very much to the public for voting for us. Otherwise, we couldn't win. But,
right.
Thank you very much, and hope to see you out here soon shopping at our thrift store on the north side of the Wenatchee Valley Senior Activity Center. Thank you.